What do we got? I have no idea what to expect. Maybe it's just non-holo rares. Maybe it's reverse holos for modern. Here we go. A little nervous for this. Oh, oh my, oh my God. This could be big. Holy crap, I'm suddenly getting goosebumps. You can you can see the goosebumps. I am so nervous right now. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Got a really fun one for you here today. We're going to be opening up a very unconventional mystery box of Pokemon from eBay. I put it into quotations because this wasn't advertised as a mystery box, but it may as well have been because the seller had a very odd description, a very bad photo, and apparently they've never sold Pokemon before in their lives. So I took a shot. This came out to be about $174 after tax and shipping. So I took a bit of a gamble, but at the end of the day, even if I end up with a bunch of garbage in here, I can fill out my binder and at least it'll make for some good content. So let me show you first here a screenshot of what we're dealing with in the photo that I looked at that made me want to bid on this. So here is what I was, getting ready to bid on. A couple minutes left here before I would eventually win. Pokemon 314 TCG Trading Card Collection. And if you look at the photo, I'm going to enlarge this here real quick for you guys. You can see there's a bunch, and I was able to zoom this in and see there were first edition like jungle cards in here. There might have been first edition fossil. There's some unlimited base set. A lot of them you couldn't see though. I am anticipating all of those cards that are face up to be mostly, very common first edition base, or rather fossil and jungle. Maybe some other stuff in there. Unlimited. Hey, maybe we might get some first edition base. That would be really nice. But what really had me was in that top left corner there. These face down cards. Now let me read you the description that this seller, here, let me zoom it in for you real quick. Let me read you the description that they left for this as well. It says 314 Pokemon cards, 24 are encased in plastic. The remaining 290 are a mix of first edition Shadow regular. The entire lot only for sale. So I thought this was really interesting because who says encased in plastic? I mean, that just sounded to me like somebody that doesn't know Pokemon or trading cards in general. Instead of saying they're in top loaders, whatever, or just not even mention it. I just thought that was very odd. But what was also very odd is that they chose to keep these cards face down. It's almost like they're trying to trick you into wanting to buy it. Like me, maybe I got tricked, and they're trying to act dumb and like not play it off sort of like they don't know what they have and hopefully make a lot more money than they would have otherwise if they showed the cards. These might not even be holo cards, but I'm banking. My hopeful assumption here is that this person somehow came into this collection, maybe whoever owned them passed away, you never know, estate sale, and then they just have no idea the value of holos or what may be in those top loaders and kept them face down for whatever reason. What scares me though is their terminology here that they use where they said the remaining are a mix of first edition, shadow, and regular. They didn't say shadowless, they said shadow, so I guess they mean unlimited with the shadow. But then they say regular. So their terminology there is weird, but it does imply that they kind of have an idea of what they may have. Anyway, we're going to open this up and find out together. I'm going to try my best to keep the cards that are encased in plastic off, from my vision here. So I'm going to open it like this. Actually, let's switch the camera here real quick. We'll open it with a face-down camera. That'll be a little bit better. All right, so I pre-took off my shipping address, and I sliced this here a little bit while taking off the shipping address. They actually put the shipping address on like an envelope that you would put like a greeting card in. It's very odd. So anyway, we're going to open this up. Hopefully they're not going to just have a bunch of the encased in plastic cards sitting in top to spoil it right away. So I'll try my best to leave that suspense for now. And I think we'll know right away if we're about to be kind of screwed over on those. Maybe it's just unlimited cards that are somehow, for some reason, in top loaders. Alright, what are we dealing with here? At least they ship them in a box. Some people that are unaware of cards may ship something like this in, just put it in a bubble envelope or something. Alright, I gotta be really careful here. Where is the opening for this? Slice it from here. Because we don't know how they have this situated in here. Oh boy. don't see where the other seam is. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pause this real quick. Okay, I found it. It's one of those buyers that like tapes it up completely, which, you know, I guess you gotta appreciate, because if it ever package gets wet, at least it'll keep the seams closed up. But I'm also making sure that I try and open this on camera so you don't think I just like snuck anything in there. Well, you know I didn't sneak anything in here if I get absolutely screwed on the value. All right, here we go. The box is disintegrating in front of us as we speak. Okay, good. The top loader cards are put off to the side there. Oh, look, they sent it in a box with somebody that took some notes. I wonder if that has anything to do with the Pokemon. Can I read this? No, somebody just really needed to take some notes on something. Whoa, okay, so what the heck? They put in pieces of paper to categorize it? This is weird. Interesting. What does that mean? This is so cryptic. Okay. I mean, I kind of maybe they just did that by set. This is really jam-packed in here. Holy smokes. All right, we're just gonna do this so that I'm able to get this stuff out of here. That is really interesting. I'm gonna try and slide this out of here without spoiling. Okay. We got to keep it face down from this way. We'll just do that. Perfect. All right. Hopefully, I see a Pikachu. All right. Let's keep this here. Hopefully, we at least get good condition and not tons of energy cards. All right. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Let's take a look at the back. Actually, not terrible. There could be like just corner dings because they put it in the box, right? Like all this down here. But honestly, not terrible wear. Like not terrible for a binder. Obviously, most are not super near mint or anything. But it could have been worse. There could have been creases. There could have been water damage. So kind of acceptable for just like random played cards, right? From the looks of the back. Good for a binder. All right, we're starting off with first edition Jungle. Unlimited. Just looks like it may... Oh, these definitely came from a theme deck probably, unless they went through the trouble of sorting these by Pokemon. First edition Gloom. Unlimited Doug Trio. So when I saw these stacks of cards laying on the table, I figured that the hollows may be hollow Jungle or hollow Unlimited. I mean, I thought, like, hey, what are the chances of Charizard, Blastoise, or Venusaur or one of those top loaders? Okay, we do have Shadowless. That's good. First edition Eevee. Second first edition? No, okay. Condition. Like, yeah, okay, it's not perfect, right? But for a binder first edition Eevee, that's really not bad. Eevee, Cubone, Butterfree. First edition Butterfree. Let me inspect this and see if it's the D error. Would be my first one. It is not. But still, first edition Butterfree. Okay. Not disappointed with that. A little bit of like stuff that is on the back that can come off. The condition on that Butterfree is not terrible. You know, lightly played. Hey, I kind of like this more than a mystery box. I think I'm going to keep an eye out for more people that seem to be clueless about what they have. Not advertising it as a mystery box, but it may as well be. Okay, we've got some trainer cards. First edition Fearow. Nice condition, not bad. Get the energies out of the way. First edition Rhyhorn. So we gotta build the suspense before those top-loaded, or sorry, encased in plastic cards. Thank you for bearing with me, but hopefully this is also kind of worth the suspense. First edition Paris. Kind of hoping for like a Shadowless Charmander, Pikachu. The fact that they didn't take the first edition Eevee out of there tells me that maybe there's a chance. Ghastly Energy, Weedle, Poliwag. Ivysaur, Kadabra, Pikachu. First edition Pikachu would be nice. First edition Cubone. In actually pretty nice shape. Obviously a little bit of like edge wear down there, but that's more like the printing lip that some of these cards kind of get. A little bit of white dotting here and there, but honestly acceptable. Not bad. Could have been way worse. Jigglypuff, Charmander, Unlimited. Please give us some more Charmanders. Give us a first edition Charmander. Meowth, first edition. Bulbasaur, Unlimited. Alright. Still got quite a bit in there to go. I wonder what these paper inserts were for. No idea. No clue. Because it didn't seem to be sorting by any logical method. All right, I'm just going to take these all out so that they stop kind of like sliding around in there. Okay. Who knows what other goodies could be hidden in here. All right, let's inspect the back on these. Edge wear, of course, but light. Like, it's not, on most of these, it's not like the end of the world. It's very much, I'd say for the most part, these are lightly played to near mint by like TCG standards, TCG player standards, or eBay standards. All right. Machop, Abra. I was expecting energies because some of them were definitely visible in the, oh boy, uh-oh. Did we hit the energy block here? Let's put these over here. Maybe that's what they were categorizing them by. Ugh. We found the energy stack. Okay, energy's over. Inevitable, right, at some point. Energy removal. Ooh, did you see that? First edition Spearow. First edition Pikachu from Jungle. Not bad. Little bit of a like, that is some kind of like dent there. You see it? So not gradable, unfortunately. But that gives me hope that maybe there's another one in here. Condition is not terrible, but for a binder, I'll take a binder copy for first edition Pikachu. Drowsy, Mankey first edition, Mankey first edition, Mankey first edition, Starmie, Ghastly, Potions, Staryu, Unlimited, Rhyhorn, Unlimited first edition, Squirtle Unlimited. Come on, first edition Squirtle. Or Charmander, or Bulbasaur. Bunch of Ivysaurs. Pidgey. Mankey. Still got a good stack here. Trainer cards. We got a Lass. Lass is that? Yeah, it is a rare. A rare snuck in. I'll take it. Does have a crease. One of the first ones I've noticed with a crease. Ghastly, Growlithe. First Growlithe we're seeing. Caterpie. Execute. It does look like they tried to sort these. Almost they were like already sorted when they laid them on their table. Choke. I'm not an expert on theme decks, but I'm also feeling like some of these definitely came from old school theme decks. But there are a mix of Unlimited and First Edition, which is really interesting. We got Nidoran First Edition, Metapod. Ooh, okay, we got rares in this pile. All right, now things are picking up. Jungle Flareon. It does have creasing. Bending. Okay, we do have Pikachus from base. Base Unlimited. Actually, this doesn't look bad. Oh, Shadowless Pikachu. Not bad, actually. Not a bad Pikachu. This is definitely near mint. Look at that. It's not bad at all, considering what some of the others look like. Shadowless Pikachu. Yellow Cheek. Also not terrible. Okay. We got Rapidash. Raticate. Why couldn't we get multiples of the Pikachus like some of these other cards? My goodness. Raticate. Seal. Seeking. Tangela. Tauros. Definitely feeling something on this. Yeah, this has got... Ooh, God. Is that what I think it is? We're going to keep that separate, as well as the last couple cards. Because that may be some form of mold. I'm not sure. We've got Venonat. Venonat first edition. I should have been sorting first edition. But we get the idea, right? Like a lot of them are first edition, a lot of them are unlimited. It's actually more first edition than Shadowless. First edition Weepinbell. Vaporeon, which is thankfully not all super bent up like the Flareon, but it is Vaporeon. A little less desirable, I think, with Jungle. Okay, here are the Pikachus. We got base Pikachu. Base Pikachu. Seemingly nice condition. Onyx. Onyx, 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 Onyx. Weedle. Nidorino. Nidorina. First edition. 2 first edition. Machop. And another Nidorino. Alright. Cut that in half. Alright, Alas with no crease this time. First edition Spearow. Haunter. Execute. Farfetch'd. First edition of that would have been nice. Gloom first edition. First edition Jiggly. Seems to be nice shape. Actually, really nice shape. Some of these might be able to pull off like a PSA 8 or 9, to be honest with you, from what I'm noticing. But I'd have to inspect it under a magnifying glass to know. But just on first glance, they don't look bad. Haven't really been paying attention to centering, though. Metapod, we got Unlimited Charmander. Oh, please, please, please. Oh, man, not the first edition. But I will take a Shadowless Charmander. Oh, we got more Charmanders coming up. How's the first? Oh, it does have a dent. Dent in the bottom right. Darn, darn. Unlimited Charmander. Metapod. Magikarp. Magnemite, Magnemite, Marowak, Kadabra. Come on, let's slip in some more rares in here. Coughing. Jigglypuff. First edition Jigglypuff. First edition. Jinx. It's kind of wishing we get more first edition base. Apparently, little Billy here never picked up any first edition base cards. Oh, we got some new stuff here. We got Charmeleon. Got an Arcanine. 2 Arcanines. 3 Arcanines. Abra. Bulbasaur. Come on, Shadowless. Come on, first edition. Nope. Pidgeotto. Okay, we got a rare unlimited that slipped in. You know what I'm really thankful for? No second edition. Can we just be thankful for that for one moment? So that's pretty nice. Starmie. Meowth. Bellsprout. Switch. Okay. I like how random this is. So I'm really hopeful for those top-loaded or encased in plastic cards over there. Paris, Paris, Paris first edition. Starmie, Rhydon. Plus power trainer cards, potions. More Charmanders, I will take it. Unlimited first edition Persian. I think we got the first edition Meowth too. Crease in the bottom. So yeah. I will definitely inspect a lot of these off stream and see what we're dealing with here. First edition Primeape, and are we just ending on the energies? Got one more face down here. I gotta slide this. It is a Paris. Okay. All right, moment of truth. I would say I'm pretty happy with those. I got way more first edition than I was expecting. We got some pretty decent little first edition. Nothing like a first edition Pikachu or Charmander or anything like that. But the condition was better than I was expecting. Definitely binder worthy. Some of them may even be grade worthy. I'll really have to inspect some of those. All right, moment of truth. So once we reveal, we're going to put these, are these face down? They are face down, okay. Let's just go through these last few here. First edition Mankey, Growlithe, a Japanese seal card, random, which was shown in the picture, by the way. Poliwhirl, and first edition Parasect. With a little bit of a damage there. All right, the first flip on this is going to be very revealing. It's going to let us know, are we dealing with hollow jungle cards, hollow unlimited cards? What do we got? I have no idea what to expect. Maybe it's just non-hollow rares. Maybe it's reverse hollows for modern. Here we go. A little nervous for this. Oh, oh my, oh my God. This could be big. Holy crap, I'm suddenly getting goosebumps. My God. Okay, the gamble has paid off big. They could have shadowless fucking Charizard in here. Oh, okay, I'm getting goosebumps. Like, I don't know if the camera picks this up. You can you can see the goosebumps. I am so nervous right now. They have them in top loaders as well. It doesn't look like they're in penny sleeves, but they are encased in plastic. So that means getting these out of here will be very scary to not scratch that hollow. Let's check the back. It's really not bad either. There's a lot of scratching and weird stuff on the top loader, but like super acceptable for like what I'm seeing on the card and not the top loader. Shadowless Nidoking. Super bottom heavy. Oh my God. Please, 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 please. I own none of these, by the way. Like, I don't have any shadowless hollows. I'm kickstarting my collection right now for like trying to fill out binders, relive my childhood with these cards. I actually have not delved into any base set hollows, shadowless especially. This could be huge. All right, just don't bait me with that first card, please. All right, all right. It's a rare. Little Billy was keen about top loading his rares. Obviously, he probably was hoping for a Charizard. He got a Pokemon Trader instead. Understandable. But if they top loaded base set hollows and rares, I won't be disappointed with that. Oh man, okay, it's an unlimited, but the base set hollow streak continues. It is not the Black Flame. I don't know if that's an unlimited. I'm not sure, but I know this Black Flame Ninetales. Not bad shape either. Not terrible. Obviously, unlimited that are in like a lightly played condition, not worth too much. But you guys know what could be coming in here. Please, I wish whoever previously owned this collected full base set hollows. Like the full collection. Come on. Oh, okay. All right. It's looking good. It's looking good. The chances of getting the Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur, I mean, the odds are pretty good in this stack, right? Are you guys as nervous as I am right now? Oh my God. How is the condition? Not bad either. Okay. Not bad either. The gamble is paying off big time. Imagine if they sold this lot with the hollows face up. This would have went for way more than 150 bucks. Here we go. Oh, Shadowless Zapdos. Oh my God, Shadowless. Please, more Shadowless. I don't think there's going to be any first edition because there were no first edition base, right, at all those cards. But please, please, please. This legit looks like a kid that opened up a bunch of base set unlimited, jungle first edition, jungle unlimited, and just like put the hollows in top loaders. At least they're smart enough to put cards or encase their cards in plastic. Okay, it does have like edge wear and stuff here, but still, I am not going to complain about getting shadowless hollows for what could have just been garbage rares, non-hollow rares, or worse. Okay, let's look at the back first. These top loaders are awful condition, by the way. I'm going to have to really be careful sliding these out of here. The scratching on the hollows will be immense, so I'm going to have to like surgically remove these, pop them open, try and get them out as safe as possible. This tells me that it was definitely somebody that collected way back in the day from the amount of scratches on these top loaders, but also like the fact they're not in penny sleeves, right? So at least this was someone, most of us were not putting our cards in top loaders back then at all. So the fact that they at least put them in something is probably better than nothing. Okay, here we go. This, you know what could be coming here. Okay, all right, all right. He had to be in there. This is still good, though. This is still good because literally everything here are the rares from base set. Oh, I'm so nervous. Okay, condition. Pretty good on this, pretty good. Oh my God. Yes. please. Oh my God, please, please, please. Oh, please, I'm begging you. Could he be next? I can't. I can't believe that my gamble and like my thought process paid off. I honestly thought it would be more Jungle Hollows, but it's legit freaking base set and shadowless. If only it was first edition. If only. But listen, I'm not being greedy. Okay, so it's got honestly I'm not gonna take this out of this in this video. Like I said, I'm gonna be really careful. But from what I'm seeing on the hollow, I think most of the scratching is honestly on the top loader. The hollow looks good. I'm not seeing any silver scratches. There is silvering on the edge, right? You can see it here. But it's good. Like they're grade worthy. I will grade them absolutely. Probably with PSA. The back is looking not bad. I mean, it's got a little white dot there. Obviously, there's probably some surface scratching from getting in and out of this top loader. All the scratching is the top loader, by the way. That is not the card. I just want to be clear. You can see that. Holy crap, holy crap. I just wanted to let you guys know I've owned one Hollow Charizard my whole life. I bought it at a flea market for $25. I honestly don't remember if it was second edition. I think when I bought it though, I'm not sure second edition was even a thing. I'm pretty sure it was just like, my memory is not good enough. It was probably a unlimited Charizard Hollow. 25 bucks. One of them. I don't know which one it was. Unlimited, Shadowless, who knows? Probably unlimited. And I unfortunately sold my entire Pokemon collection on eBay over 20 years ago. One of the biggest regrets in my life. I usually don't regret much, but I do regret that. I sold the Charizard on eBay for, I don't know what I got for it, probably 20 bucks, 20 to $30 way back in the day. And I got rid of pretty much almost my entire childhood Pokemon collection. So to be able to get such an amazing deal, I'm just so thankful for this. Like this to me this is like reliving my childhood all over again. So this is very special. With that said, let's continue. We still got a huge stack there. Oh, this is looking good. Is this the Charizard? If it is, it's just like that little lip down there that like most of these cards have. Very light, like no tons of white dots or nothing. It's just like minimal edge wear. I almost feel like just grabbing a card. I mean, we're just gonna flip it. We're just gonna flip it. Ready? Okay, all right. Super energy removal. You know we had to get baited. How dare they put that after a Venusaur? Oh my God, there's still so many left. There's still so many. Please have pulled Charizard. Please, little Billy. Please have pulled Charizard. It's a good condition on this one. Okay, Gyarados. I can't, I can't believe how deep down we got to dig. I'll even take a base unlimited Charizard. Listen, I'm not being greedy. It doesn't need to be shadowless. Please, 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 please. Okay. Back on this one is looking good. There's like a little white thing there. It looks like, I don't know if that's the card itself or what. That might be something in the case with the card. Here we go. This one looks good. Okay, item finder. Is that rare? It is rare. Man, they really top loaded all the rares. They really did. Which is, honestly, I'd rather there be unlimited rares top loaded in here because it tells me that all these here, like legit, maybe all unlimited. These might be, I didn't count, so I don't know. Maybe it is every rare, but this suspense is killing me. There's no doubles. No doubles so far. So that means the chances of getting the Charizard and the Blastoise and such are heightened. Okay, this is looking real good. If this was the Charizard, the back looks really nice. Once again, tons of scratching. It's like a little dent thing up here, it looks like. Very subtle though, whatever that is. But still, the back is good for the most part. Okay. Computer search. Come on. Okay, this is a disgusting top loader. Goodness gracious. I mean, look at the junk that's like sitting on this thing. All right, here we go. This one's looking pretty good as well. Shadowless Electabuzz. More Shadowless, that's good. That means they've opened a lot of packs that were Shadowless. The suspense is killing me right now. Honestly, hold on. Where's my... Oh no, I didn't keep my watch. I usually have my watch on that can tell my heart rate. I took it off when I took my shower. I forgot to put it back on. I would have had it on. I would have checked my heart rate for you guys. All right, this one, a little bit of whitening down here. So if this is the Charizard, it's not going to be like the best Charizard, but this. Okay, Shadowless First Edition Machamp. Okay, now I'm not an expert on Machamp, so I forget. Was this the one that you would get in a theme deck, or I actually don't recall because I know there's like the Shadowless. I know there's the first edition. I know there's the Shadow, like the unlimited, but I don't remember exactly how these were handed out. So I'll have to look that up after this video. But listen, I don't have a first edition Shadowless Machamp. And honestly, if there's going to be one that has some whitening, let's make it the Machamp, because I know that's one of the less valuable ones. Deep breath. Deep breath. Thank you for bearing with me. If you guys are enjoying this video, please leave a like, leave a comment, share the hype with me. This one's not looking bad. A little tiny bit of whitening in the bottom corner down there. That, like these smudge things that you're seeing, I think it's just the dirty top loader. Here we go. Okay, all right. We're back to unlimited hollows. We're back to unlimited. This one's good. This one's pretty good. I mean, there's some whitening down here, this corner. This edge is not the best. But yeah, here we go. Raichu Unlimited. Okay. All right. The streak continues. Legit. This. Oh, please, please, please. They have the Venusaur. They have the Venusaur. How could this person live in 2025 and not know what these hollow Pokemon cards like Charizard are worth? But maybe he's not in here. Maybe they never pulled. Maybe they sold the Charizard separate in the Blastoise. Who knows? I also won't spoil it in the thumbnail and title. Obviously, it's going to be a very exciting thumbnail and title, but I'm not going to be like, I pulled a Charizard from a mystery box. No, we're not going to do that. Here we go. This one's good, by the way. Alakazam, not Shadowless, but I will freaking take it. I will take it. We're still in that streak. There's no doubles. Legit, he may be the last card. He may be the last card. Okay, the centering on this one. I haven't really been paying attention to the center. Center is a little thick on the right, but I will take off center because the back on this looks good. I'm not seeing much whitening. I'm not seeing many white dots. If this is the big boy, it's going to be a good one. Here we go. Man, we got baited. We got baited by Pidgeotto. But once again, we're keeping the streak of base set cards going. There's only so many left. All right. This is a good one. Not seeing much whitening at all back here. Little thing down there in the usual spot. But if this is him, this is a big one. This is a big one if it's him. It's a Mewtwo. It's a good Mewtwo though, boy, let me tell you. That is a good Mewtwo. The top loader, as you can see, it's just like, look at all the gunk and scratches. But that is a good Mewtwo. Not Shadowless. But listen, there's only so many Shadowless packs they opened, right? So I would rather get these cards in Unlimited and then save the Shadowless for the ones that matter. I think we're honestly going to do it. There's no freaking way. Like, this is definitely, this has to be the full base set, hollow set, and rare set, right? It has to be. I mean, how many more can there be? There's only so many rares. This is looking really good on this one. Holy crap. This has got to be another non-hollow rare. Once again, I mean, it looks like it's got whitening there, but it's not. That's all on the dirty, disgusting top loaders. Good centering, no whitening, no edge wear from what I'm seeing here. Unlimited Blastoise. Oh, but it's a good one. I'll take it. I will take it. Not Shadowless, like the Venusaur. Would have been awesome to get the trilogy. But good centering. I mean, I'm going to surgically remove this thing from here. And, you know, hopefully it doesn't have much scratching on the hollow. I know it looks like it has a ton of scratching on the hollow, but once again, that is probably just on the case. You know, I've never graded with PSA before, but now may be the time that I'm going to start, because these cards in PSA could do pretty decent, even if they're pulling 8s or 7s, but 8s and up. All right, come on, please, please, please. Good centering. There is a little bit of edge wear on this one. A little bit of corner wear there. Would they put the Charizard after the Blastoise? Here we go. Oh, okay. But there's still the Chansey, right? Maybe a Shadowless. I'll take a Shadowless Chansey. I was just in my local game store recently, and they had a Shadowless Chansey. They wanted $120 for it. I passed on that, but maybe we can get it here right now. This one looks good. A little bit of edge wear here. A little bit of edge wear. Here we go. Shadowless Dragonair, though. That's a good one to get. I'll take a Shadowless Dragonair. Come on. Is he really going to be the last card? Maybe they didn't get him. If I was an expert at base set, I'd be able to tell you, like, exactly what ones we still don't have and what may be here. Like, I don't remember how many non-holo rares are still left. Dugtrio, right? Oh, boy. Oh, goodness. This one does have whitening in the corner. Whitening down there. You guys ready? I feel like this might be him. Scoop up. Uh-oh. Oh, goodness. There are 2 cards remaining. I'm nervous. White dot. Can't believe that it might be the last. Listen, even if, I'm just going to say this right now, even if Charizard is not in here, and it's understandable if he isn't, right? There's probably a lot of reasons he would not be in this stack over the years. Trade it, sell it. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of reasons he wouldn't be in here. So I'm just still very thankful. Like, this is one of the most insane things I've ever opened in my life. And I've opened a lot of boxes of things that are not known what's going to be inside. So this is a highlight. All right, we got whitening in that corner. Is it the Dugtrio? Is it the Charizard? It is the Dugtrio. Oh my god. Are they really doing this to me right now? Are we really down to the final freaking card? Oh my god. And if this is him, it is a good one. I'm seeing no white dots. The edge wear is minimal. And the centering is good. We still have goosebumps? We still have goosebumps. Are you guys ready? Is it the Charizard? I know it looks like I planned this. I totally did not plan this, right? Like, it just so happens that it comes down to the final card. Is it the Charizard? I mean, to me, oh, we never got the Chansey. Oh, no, we never got the Chansey. Gosh. Is it the Chansey? Is it the Charizard? Is it the Shadowless Charizard? In 3, 2, 1. It is a Pokemon breeder. Well, guys, this was still a phenomenal mystery box. Like, I am just blown away by this. The suspense was crazy. I'm not complaining. Let's just do a quick recap here. So we got the trainers. We got the... We'll put Shadowless. I'm not going to, like, pay attention if it's Shadowless or the trainers or not. So let's do Shadowless here. Unlimited hollows here. But man, these were really nice shape. The unlimited rares there. First edition. But, I mean, it's Machamp, right? So we're just going to put him in the... Actually, let's just sort it like this first, just to do a little recap here. This was still so exciting and awesome. I realized at the end, I'm like, oh, shoot, there's still... I know the Poke experts out there are probably like, there's still Pokemon Breeder. Yeah, but that was super fun. If you guys enjoyed, by the way, remember, leave a like, please. Leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this. This is probably one of the highlights here. Shadowless Venusaur in pretty nice shape as well. Obviously, there's some edge wear there. I'm still super happy with that. So, let's see. Shadowless, Hollow. Put that there. Oh, Shadowless Nidoking. Unfortunately, they did not pull the Charizard. Maybe they just never did. Maybe they just never got him. That was exciting. That was like opening a ton of base set packs. Let me tell you, that was crazy. That was the equivalent of opening like a booster box, honestly. So just to recap, Unlimited Ninetales, Shadowless Nidoking, Unlimited Gyarados, Shadowless Venusaur, Unlimited Clefairy, Shadowless Zapdos, Unlimited Raichu, Hitmonchan Unlimited, Alakazam Unlimited, Poliwrath Unlimited, First Edition Machamp Unlimited, Mewtwo, Unlimited Blastoise for our hollows, Shadowless, Electabuzz, Shadowless Dragonair, which could have been that Charizard slot. We got Pokemon Breeder, Scoop Up, Pokemon Trader, Beedrill, Item Finder. You know, it really does almost look like they opened like a booster box at some point, right? Like for the spread that they have here, it's kind of impressive. So that is it. Man, that was super fun to open. Thank you again, guys, for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. I know this one was pretty long, so thank you for bearing with me.